Drivin Ivan here at the Old Town Festival of Speed and Style. I've got a car here. I'm going to walk you through, show you every car here, and tell you a little bit about them. Let's go. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Take you down to the bottom of this block, and we'll start down here. I'll do it in order. This is called Abbey Road because all the British cars are here. MGA, and here we have a Jaguar sedan. I'll go in back and tell you the exact model. 1938, huh? Oh, 3.8 S, just an S. This is the one that they modeled the current S Jag after. I love that. Beautiful MG with white walls here, MGB there, and yeah, looking good. 62 MGA. Beautiful cars, and then the MGB, of course. The Minis, which were, of course, really very successful in racing. In fact, I was just at the Jefferson 500 vintage race, and the Minis were really, really keeping pace with much bigger, much faster cars because they're so maneuverable. You see all the historic kind of rally pictures of the car in the air there. Look at that. Just crazy stuff. These are amazing cars. That's why they're so popular. Right down here in Old Town Alexandria next to the water. And this is just one of the premier car shows in the area. Triumph TR6, I believe. Yeah, it's a TR4A. They always fool me because the TR4s, they look like the TR6s. But yeah, TR4A, 1966. Similar seats to my 66 Austin Healey Sprite. Yeah, that S Jag is just gorgeous. Wouldn't you say? MGA and just a beautiful color. This warehouse restaurant is fantabulous behind there. Another early MG, 53 MGTD. And then you've got this beauty here. It's an Anglia, basically an English Ford is an Anglia. My mom had one of these, believe it or not. Some of them have this crazy sort of reversed shift back here in the body style. This one does not, but it's very cool. Oldie but goodie. It's imported. It's Ford. It's your $1 a day. Used to be a record store up there, as I remember back in the day in Old Town. Fish market down there. I used to be the guitar player at the Fish Market back in the day. Used to play there on weekends, and you can see some of my music videos. Check out my Free Your Mind music video. It's got some of my car collection and a lot of my musical instrument collection in it. Austin Healey Bug Eye or Frog Eye Sprite, depending on where you live, in England or here. 59. Mine is a 66 Sprite, not a Bug Eye, but these are, of course, very beloved cars. Very light, very maneuverable, very quick. And then you get into the big Healeys, they're called. This is a big Healey. The 3000, 1964, 3000 Mark III. The 100M is the sportiest, most collectible version of this car. This is not one of those, but it's still quite beautiful, I would say. Two-tone blue and white with a lovely dark blue interior. Look at the stick shift, even a lovely, lovely piece of mechanical excellence and a joy to behold too. 1964 Austin Cooper S and 219 Club there. A lot of the great old Alexandria Old Town places. If you want information, there's the tourist center actually. So if you're ever down here wondering what to do and see, that's a good place to start. Another MG, Florida Barn Find car, 1950 MG TD, very cool. Triumph TR2 maybe? Let's see. There's a Pantera. TR3, oh God. Close but no cigar. Morgan 4, DHC, that's drop head coupe, in case you're wondering. 1953 Morgan plus 4 drop head coupe. Plus 8 would mean it has an 8-cylinder. This one a 4-cylinder, of course. Another Triumph. This one a TR6 indeed. Austin Healey. This one's racy with its collapsible 100 BN2. There you go, the 100M Le Mans. That's the one I was talking about, the racy one. A beauty indeed. Modern Porsche 911 here. GT. Let's see. Yes, GT3 RS. There we go. The wing and everything. Beautiful car. And let's see, I'll go this way first, I think. This beautiful Porsche 356 is asking me to come along. So there was Abbey Road, all the British cars. And now we're into some other stuff. 1965 Corvette C2. Chevrolet Corvette 1966. Red wall tires, leg pipes, stick shift, 4 on the floor. And this is a little deuce coupe that the Beach Boys were singing about, basically. Yeah, they had them. Another beautiful XK120 Jaguar. Another beautiful Jaguar. Green on green. Wow, wow, wow. Excellent. What a beauty. Stunning. 52 XK Jag on the tag there. This one, of course, made famous by really Miami Vice. It's the Daytona, really the 365 GTB4, but they're called the Daytona. And in fact, these are the Daytona seats that are still an option today. You can get Daytona seats in your Ferrari. So notice not the H-gate down there, but it also had a nice little luxurious compartment. So there you go. This was a car to have in the early 70s. A lot of people love them. I have other favorite Ferraris that I like better, but this is a very sought after, popular collectible Ferrari. V8 bi-turbo Mercedes here. Really cool. Modern stuff here too. 2016 AMG GTS. It's a screamer. And this one here, beautiful 356. If you want to see a full driving review, just Google Drivin Ivan Porsche 356. And I have a full driving review of this beauty. Not this exact car, but one very, very much like it. This is 61. The last year was really 64. Then the 911 came along. So it's a 365B Super 90. That means the engine was a little extra, basically. This is a very quick one. 1961. And there we go. I guess he's moving. Sounds great, doesn't it? Yeah. Grr, that exhaust there. All right, here we go. Coming into the next block here with sort of an Eleanor tribute Mustang here, looks like. From the movies, of course. GT500, 67 Shelby Mustang GT500. Looks pretty darn cool. GTO, which really stands for Gran Turismo Omologato, for homologation. That's the Italian word for homologation, where they build a certain number of cars to take them racing. And yeah, this is that car right there. There's a Ferrari GTO, of course, which is probably the most valuable car in the world right now. But this is Pontiac's version right here. First outlaw shifter there. That thing looks pretty cool. Boss 429 Mustang. There's a lot of really cool Mustangs. I'll get you to Jim Morrison's Mustang a little later. It's on the next block, actually. Another GTO convertible in this case. A little longer body. That's the early 70s. This is probably back in the 60s still. So a little different look on this one. Let's see. They don't have the tag. I believe it's mid-late 60s is the year on this one. Although it doesn't show it, but I'm pretty confident. There's a Cobra Mustang. Very nice. Another Austin Healey Mercedes. This one a 190 SL. Is it? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think this is an SL. Let's look at the back. It's a 190. It's not an SL. It's a sedan, but okay. Detroit 442 Oldsmobile. This is the car that Blondie was singing about. Detroit 442. Baby, baby, I can rock with you. So there you go. We got a Mercedes SL. That is an SL. Late 80s SL. I've got a 74 Had a 75 and an 83. All of those have driving reviews on YouTube. So check those out. Just search Drivin Ivan on YouTube in any car. You will see it. 1919 Rolls Royce Alpine Eagle. What a beast. Wow. What a beauty. Getting a lot of attention here. A lot of people already walking around. The show is just about started, I believe. And this is a Skyline GTR, basically. Well, they're calling it a GTST, but if you see the Nissan GTR, this was a predecessor. Certainly, you'll notice it's right-hand drive. JDM, Japanese domestic market car. Stick shift, and looks like an aftermarket infotainment screen, but very cool cars to have, very chic right now, and a lot of people are importing those beauties, and you can buy one here in America. It was not previously available. GTCS Mustang, that's pretty cool. It's a California special, it says. So that's a pretty rare bird, I would believe. Yeah, got a Cobra clone right here, 427 Beast. Amazing cars. I did review one of these actually, and it was a handful. They're a handful to drive, certainly. They can certainly get the rear wheels loose. 66 Shelby Cobra 427. Again, I'm not sure about, let's see, chassis number 707. I guess it's real. Which, okay, I was like, chassis 707. It's not one of the continuation cars? No? They did some continuation cars where they still had some parts lying around. This is a C3 Corvette. I had one of these, so again, you can see a full driving review of this one. Searching Drivin Ivan in this car, but this one's very cool. My name is Greta, and I am an 82 Corvette Collector's Edition. They changed 1978 to this round back right here. 77 was the last year of the kind of flying buttresses. That's why I bought 77 actually, because I really like the shape of that. But this one looks great. Very cool wheels and well presented. A lovely, lovely ride indeed with the crossfire injection. Very, very nice. All right, see them having a great day out here at the Old Town Festival of Speed and Style. That's what it's all about. So let's continue on here with the Jaguar E-Type. Enzo Ferrari, of course, called this the most beautiful car ever created. And he should know, right? Look at the way the back opens. E-Type Jag. Finally reviewed one of these, a convertible. What a lovely vehicle to drive. Man, it was just so sweet. Happened to be about 75 and sunny like it is today. And a convertible, so that was super enjoyable. But this is a lovely, lovely example. And the 4.2 liter engine, 1970. So there you go. Light blue fixed head coupe. And just lovely, lovely engine. A lot of power in these for the day. They felt very quick back then, and they were just really joys to drive. Another Austin Healey. And then this is an early 61 Corvette, 1954. 53 and a half was the first year. And then the 54 Corvette. And the Jeepster here. It's getting a lot of picture attention here. 1950 Jeepster. Very cool car. There you go. The Jeepster. Yeah, that's the one that they were singing about in the song. That's correct. This is a Nissan, I believe, sort of a aftermarket. It's called a Powell. Yeah, Nissan Powell. Tokyo Motor Show in '87. Basically, they wanted a retro-looking vehicle that was modern and kind of fun and boxy, and the Japanese sort of origami style of things, maybe not quite origami. It's got a bunch of cassettes in there. How cool is that? And this is just, that's the way you want to do it. So Lotus Elise here, beautiful Lotus Elise. Love the Lotuses. I have a couple Lotuses myself, a Europa and an Esprit. This is really I think it's the one to have. Actually, you can look at my review of the new Amira as well. And I think I have an Avaya video also, but I drove the Amira, the new Lotus. And it was great, but you could see the full review there. And this one is, I've always loved these. Just Lotus is simplify and add lightness. They build very light cars. Of course, they've helped with the handling on so many other cars. They have basically a joint venture with Toyota. Sometimes they've used Toyota engines and they help Toyota with their handling. This old Saab is really, really awesome as well. And then you have this another kind of Japanese domestic market car here. Kind of cool. Caro seats, all racy and such. Looks good, look at that. Skyline GTR. BMW X over there. Yeah, I have some reviews of the current BMWs as well. The new i7, the Z4 Roadster, and many others that I'll be posting soon. Full driving reviews of those modern BMWs. Gonna backtrack here and get on with the rest of the show as well. 1959 Porsche diesel tractor here. That's pretty cool. Here we have a Roadrunner. Still has a bullet hole in the steering wheel, and that's the story. Intermechanica right here. This is an Intermechanica, but also the donut chain in Canada. There's a Pantera story that I have on YouTube as well. So if you Google Drivin Ivan Pantera, you'll find that story that ties in the donut chain in Canada and northern United States with the Di Tommaso Pantera as well. Looks like they're getting ready to do a national anthem. So 1971 Ford Italia, Intermechanica Italia, was exclusive and expensive. The prancing bull badging was a nod to the fabled designer, Torino's coat of arms. It had classic styling with vintage Ferrari undertones. Performance was exceptional, 0 to 60, 6.2, top speed of 155 miles an hour, built from 67 to 73. So there you go if you'd like to read that yourself. But yeah, these are cool cars, and this one is always out at the shows and doing the circuit here. It's nice to be on the same block as this car. My car is a bit further up here. We'll get to it in a second. This is a very Elton John-like Rolls Royce that maybe you'd see in his I'm Still Standing video or something. He was famous for like buying Rolls Royces for his friends and things like that. But this like triple white car with the purple piping, man, what a great car. Wouldn't you just love to cruise around Miami or LA in this? Of course you would. 89 Rolls Royce Corniche 2. Lovely cars. Very special ride in these Rolls Royces. And just super cool. Love them. Love these stuffed animals too. I like it when people go over the top with their displays. So cool. Genuine Ferraris here. This one a 550 Maranello. Yes, it says Ferrari 500 Maranello. This is not a Ferrari 500 Maranello. This is a Ferrari 550 Maranello. It's wrong. They made a 550 and they made a 575 Maranello. I have a driving review of this on YouTube. Check it out. Just Google Drivin Ivan in any car. And let's see if it's a proper H-gate. I'm sure it is. Yes, it is the Ferrari H-Gate shift there. That's one of the automotive wonders of the world there. If you've never driven one, you should. Beautiful, beautiful car. And an ode to the front engine V12s of historic days like that one right there, which we'll get to in a second. But I love that they went to the front engine V12 again to carry on the Ferrari tradition. And I love the color on this one and everything about it. Like I said, check out my full driving review. But this is an original, early Ferrari. It's the 365 GT 2+2, predecessor to the Ferrari, basically the 400 and 412 cars. Well, there was a 365 that looked like the 400, and so this was the one that preceded those cars. Got the knockoff wheels, and beautiful, beautiful styling here by, of course, the styling house Pininfarina, of course. Lovely car. They hadn't gone to the H-Gate yet, notice. But this was your luxury Ferrari, but also a four-seater, which was very rare. So yeah, this is a rare car actually, and people tend to like the two-seaters better. But you know, it's just what you had. Okay, Di Tommaso Pantera, another one. Lancia Flaminia right here. This is a lovely, lovely car. I'm happy to be a few cars away from this one with my Lancia. This is just an absolute beauty. 1960 Lancia Flaminia. Lovely, lovely vehicle. 1964 Ferrari Berlinetta Boxer. Yep. Lovely. And it is the 512 Berlinetta Boxer, standing for 5 liters, 12 cylinders, and Daytona seats as well, 1979. This was Ferrari's first supercar. So there you have it, Ferrari's first supercar. And again, that Lancia Flaminia, beautiful. This was the 350 GT Hertz, 1966 GT 350 Hertz. You could actually rent this car, and then you could buy them afterwards. So that was super cool. A lot of jets flying up there today. Interesting. Anyway, automatic Blue Ridge Soiree GT 350. Excellent car here. Black and gold. Across here you have the Shelby Cobra Daytona. And this is a replica of the Cobra Daytona. I've seen the real one when it was inducted into the Historic Vehicle Registry, and I interviewed Pete Brock right in front of that car. The original car has really pounded aluminum. You can see the flaws in the car. This is a replica from, I believe, Factory 5, and it's very cool, very well done, very well presented, but not the real thing, nonetheless. So yeah, watch that interview I have with Pete Brock in this car. It's an amazing interview. I met Carroll Shelby that day, and that was quite a story too. Maybe I should tell that on YouTube sometime, but I haven't yet. Another Shelby Cobra replica, Factory 5 Mark III. So there you go. Again, I have a full driving review of that car. Very cool. Now this one is certainly special because this is an exact basically twin of Jim Morrison's car. Jim Morrison of the Doors. We're in Alexandria, Virginia, and Jim Morrison actually grew up here. Well, he grew up in Florida, Melbourne, Florida, but then he moved here and graduated high school here in 1961 from George Washington High School, which was George Washington Junior High School, which is George Washington Junior High School now. I actually went there, and I'm a big Doors fan. So this is the same color and everything. You can see him in this car, and I did a lot of research on that car, and the owner of this one was saying they found that car, so it's kind of interesting. If you want to see a story about Jim Morrison's life in Alexandria, just search also on my Drivin Ivan. I tell you about Jim Morrison's life in Alexandria. And if you want to see in LA, I take you to 2 spots where he wrote songs, Love Street and People Are Strange. Big Doors fan. Okay, now we get to my car. This is my 1988 Lancia Delta Integrale, and I love this car. It is a very fiery car to drive. It's so great to see this gentleman here, sir. I'm live on video, but nice to see you. That's mine. Anyway, great to see you. That gentleman is actually, if Jay Leno writes something, he's actually writing it for him. He's Jay Leno's ghostwriter, and he was the editor of Automobile Magazine as well. But great car guy. He's a big hot rod fan. And anyway, this is my Lancia. This is the cool interior in there. You can see my full driving review on this car, though. It's won the World Rally from 1987 to 1992 every single year without losing. In 1992, a privateer entered. But if you want the full story, just Google Drivin Ivan and watch the whole video. You can see it that way. But are you judging? Nice. Excellent. Anyway, so he's a judge this year. Do you have a car here?
My wife's Porsche.
Oh, nice. The blue one. It's lovely. Looks great. Yeah, excellent. All right, rolling on with this video here. Beautiful Alpha GTV, early car. And
Alive, the largest private safety net for the needy in Alexandria.
This is a Ferrari 456. When I toured the Ferrari factory, they're actually producing these.
We'd like you
So,
to visit their website, alive-.
Let's see. What else we got here? Beautiful Lamborghini Laws of Andrew, huh? Purple over-the-top Lamborghini here. Love it. Absolutely love it. Looks like you just got it, too. Out of St. Louis. There you go. Nice looking Porsche GT3. We saw a GT3 RS. This is Two's lovely 1970-ish, 1968 SL that's been in a couple movies. And it's famous around the DC area. She also sponsors the 007 party, Spies and Heroes benefit coming up. So check that out elsewhere if you want to attend that charity event. She gets a lot of cool cars out there. This is a Devon, beautiful car called a Devon. And behind it, right here, 63 Devon S. Inside here is a Porsche Flat 6 engine. So it's got the Porsche 356 engine. Amazing. Another early SL, like Two's car over here. And this one is great looking. Aston Martin Lagonda right here. This is a very cool car. And
with that,
there you
ladies
go.
and gentlemen,
Aston
we're
Martin
now going
Vantage.
to do the national anthem sung
Looks like we're gonna
by
play
Monique Parks.
National anthem, which is nice. DeLorean. Guess we'll listen up for the national anthem, maybe. But I'll continue walking down here, show you the rest of the cars here. Want to make it through quickly, and we'll listen to the national anthem. Volvo B1800. Sunbeam Tiger. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice rendition. All right. Continuing on, had an M3 on that block, Volvo P1800, beautiful Alfa Giulietta, and just make sure I didn't miss anything over here. BMW 2002. This M3 is amazing, and Chevelle was my first car. If you look at my What Does Drivin Ivan Drive video, you'll see my Chevelle. Beautiful Alfa Romeo Giulietta, stunning, beautiful Alfa Romeo Cloverleaf, and just the quintessential beautiful Alfa convertible. No, this is not the car from The Graduate. That was a little later. This is a 71 Chevelle. I actually have 70 convertible. Not a fast one like this SS, just a regular Malibu, but I love that thing. Used to drive it on these very streets back in the day, and it was great. This is a very cool block here. You're going to see some very cool stuff like, hey, what's up, man? Shooting a live video, man. Nice to see you. I'm live. Anyway, Jaguar racing version, and it is a beauty, absolute BRM, and just really, really awesome 62 E-Type racing Jaguar. Absolutely amazing Lotus race car right here. Team Lotus. Jim Clark was, of course, the famous race car driver. Modern Ferrari here. Beautiful 911. I would say Carrera. Let's see. Oh, it's an SC. I was fooled. Same as mine. SCs were 78 to 83, and then the Carrera was 84 to 89. It's a nicely presented car. Beautiful new Ferrari here. There we go. Looks like it's got a spec sheet there. I'll let you check that out. There you go. SF90 Stradale. There you go. Doing the entry announcements here. Another Factory 5 Daytona.
Okay, good morning, everybody.
Coupe Tribute. Another beautiful Porsche 911.
The mayor shout out to the law enforcement.
This one is an 83, so it's also an SC. That's the proper steering wheel for an SC. Beautiful light interior on this one too. It's got the whale tail. It's got the whale tail and nice Camaro here too. Hey? Bitchin' Camaro, shall I say? Great song by the Dead Milkmen, I think. 1967 Camaro. Really sweet. This Corvette is outrageous, actually. I'll show you, since there's people on it, I'll show you this RX-7 first. But yeah, this Corvette is attracting a lot of attention because it's got the crazy, it's kind of a race-prepped empty shell of a Corvette. It's maybe it's a C4. It's awesome. Totally racy and totally over the top with the rally lights on front. Love the look of this thing. What a beast. What an absolute beast. Love, love, love it. RX-7, rotary right here. 1983 Mazda RX-7, and it's really cool. I've got a 1990 RX-7 convertible with a LT1 in there. You can see a full driving review of that. But I've always loved these cars. One of the first cars I saw that was really driven fast on the street and kind of thrown sideways into a turn. Just an amazing car, Camaro. And here's this Corvette right here as well. All right, here we are with another early 911 here. This is a 76, well, it's actually a 912E, which is a 4-cylinder 911. Looks just like a 911, but it has a 4-cylinder engine. And then this one, this is probably my favorite car of the show, actually. This is a Ford Escort Cosworth, besides mine, of course, but I've always loved the Ford Escort Cosworth. It's it's outrageous with that double wing on back and those OZ rally racing wheels. I mean, it is absolutely amazing. Freaking love this car. So cool to see it here. And yeah, I'm just really, really impressed. Super cool. 912E. Again, I have a full driving review of the Porsche 912. This is a 930. This is the one they call the Widowmaker because the turbo lag is pretty famous. And if you press on the throttle and then lift off and get scared, you might just spin. That's why these are called the Widowmakers. This is a Lotus Ford Cortina. It's a Ford Cortina with Lotus handling. lovely racing car, and these things tore it up. They basically beat everything out there. They were much faster, much lighter, because Lotus's philosophy is simplify and add lightness. As I said, I have a Lotus Esprit Turbo and a Lotus Europa, so check out those full driving reviews. But I would love to do a driving review of that one, as I'm standing next to the owner. Haven't reviewed a Lotus Cortina yet. Drivin Ivan would love to. Anyway, beautiful car. Glad to see it out here today. 63 Corvette right here. And there we go. I think we've seen everything on this block. Now we'll head up to the next block here, which I think is the last block. And yes, we will sally forth. There's the official Ferrari dealer of Washington. There they are out here in full force today. Say hi to Drivin Ivan from Ferrari of Washington. Love your cars and coffees. Yes. Thank you. All right. Shout out to Ferrari of Washington there. They're out there in Sterling, Virginia, about 40 minutes from here. Beautiful Ferrari 360 Spider. Got the sunshade out to protect the car. Purple Viper over there. And then you've got the SF90 Ferrari. Seem to be attracting a lot of attention today too. Carrying on here, Aston Martin row right here. We got some Aston Martins. Very, very cool. Again, this purple Viper right here, awesome. This is 2021 Aston Martin Vantage. And here we have the new Lucid. Lucid has a car they're showing today. I definitely want to get behind the wheel of one of these and review it. Hopefully I will soon. Acura NSX. Look for my full driving review of this one. Just search Drivin Ivan Acura NSX. You'll see my full driving review. This car too. Actually, not this one, but that one I just reviewed. That V8 Vantage S there. Reviewed that one. This is another V8.
One of 29 in the world.
One of 29 Aston Martins, 07. So there you go. A rare bird indeed. Yep. Very nice, very nice. So yeah, you can see a full driving review of this car on YouTube, this 13 Aston Martin, with me driving it. This is beautiful, the Z8, BMW Z8. Absolutely stunning car. And yeah, I've always been a big, huge fan of those. So there you go. I think we've covered every car here at the Old Town Festival of Speed. And there you have it. I'd sure appreciate it if you smash that like button, subscribe to me, turn on the notifications, follow me on the real Drivin Ivan on TikTok, Drivin IvanKatz on Instagram, at Ivan Katz on YouTube, and also just search any car in Drivin Ivan. Watch my music videos like Hotel California, where I play all of the instruments, and yeah, the Old Town Festival of Speed and Sound. What a great car show. Some people dressed up here showing their style. They're probably part of the fashion show later. So that's cool. Got some fashion. The fashion show's on. Look at that. The fashion show is on, kids. It's already there. Speed and style. Speed and style. So there you go. Again, I thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. And as you know, I am Drivin Ivan. Thanks for watching. There you go.